Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys what it was like meeting Taylor Swift. So I know a lot of you guys are wondering what it was like and how I got it especially. So I'm going to explain all of that in the video right now. So all of your Taylor Swift meet and greet questions will hopefully be answered in this video. So we're just going to get started because I'm really excited to let you guys know what it was like. So let's go. Okay, so I'll start at the very beginning. So 2 weeks ago, now it's been 2 weeks, so on the Tuesday before the 28th of July, my sister was contacted by Taylor Nation on Tumblr. So I'm just going to throw this out there. Don't ask me any Tumblr questions because I have no idea how to use Tumblr. That's probably the only social media that I have no idea how to use. So any Tumblr questions, please do not ask me. But my sister has a Tumblr, and apparently Taylor Swift has a Tumblr. And my sister tells me all the time that Taylor reblogs her stuff and she likes her stuff and stuff. Again, I don't know how to use it, so I really don't know what that means. But apparently Taylor is on there and she's very active on there. And my sister also has a fan account for Taylor on Instagram. So a few years ago, Taylor started liking and commenting on my sister's Instagram. And ever since then, Taylor has always been kind of present in my sister's life. She's literally liked and commented on a bunch of her stuff throughout the years up until now. So when this happened, when this whole rep room and getting picked for meet and greet thing was started, I literally had a feeling that it was gonna happen for my sister. I just always knew. I literally knew she was gonna meet her this time, on the day of our concert. I just had this feeling, and then it finally happened, and I was I literally knew all along. But basically, it was just a long time coming. I literally expected it. She says she didn't, but I literally knew it was gonna happen. But anyway, so after that, Taylor Nation called my sister, I think the day after, and they confirmed it. My sister was nice enough to let me be her +1, so I was able to go with her for the meet and greet. She gave Taylor Nation all of my information as well as her information, and it was confirmed. So we were definitely meeting Taylor on Saturday. So we left the house for Gillette Stadium, which is in Massachusetts. We left at about 10:30, and we got to Massachusetts about 1:30, and then we drove to our friend's house, and we stayed there for a few hours to get ready together and stuff like that. They had already met Taylor at a secret session, so now it was really cool because all of us would have met Taylor, so it was just so much fun to fangirl and get really excited with them and stuff. So then I got dressed, my sister got dressed. I took a really long time. I'm so sorry still. I literally took way too long, but I couldn't help it. I was meeting Taylor Swift. I can't look ugly. So we left at about their house. We left at about 3:30, which we should have left at probably 2:45, but we didn't leave till 3:30 because I was taking too long. I'm sorry. It happens. Because my sister had to get to will call, which means, I don't know what that is, but we had to find it because she had to get her golden ticket to meet Taylor. So we left way earlier than our friends. The parking lot, the general admission didn't open till 5, so they couldn't even get in, or they wanted to wait for the free parking, but we had to be there, so we left early. So we got to the parking lot. It was hot as hell. Literally, it was probably 150 degrees. We got out. We had no idea where we were going because even my dad had never been to Gillette before. So we got out. We started asking staff and employees and people that were there in charge, where is will call? And we asked 5 different people as we were walking because Gillette is huge. They told us it was on the other side of the stadium, so we literally had to walk a full half ring around the stadium to get to the other side. And so we actually we found will call thankfully in a good amount of time. We got there. They asked for literally my sister's ID, her license, her driver's license and stuff like that, because they had to officially confirm that it was actually her, because this is a big deal. So she got a golden ticket, a piece of paper thing, and the paper said we had to be there at 5:45 at the place we were gonna wait until they took us to meet Taylor. And it was 5 o'clock, so we had enough time to go buy merch and walk around and stuff. So we went and we bought merch. We took some pictures. We took pictures with these really big fat head things, sign things. of Camila and Taylor. We took pictures by her tour bus, we bought some merch and stuff like that. Then we figured it was probably a good idea to start walking because we, again, didn't know where we were going. So we got to the front of the stadium and we had to wait in line for a little while. Then we were let in, and then we had to go and find where that special spot was that we had to wait to meet Taylor. So it ended up being the top of the staircase leading down into the floor seats of the arena. So we were like waiting in this little area with the security guard. She was really nice. We were waiting there for probably, I think, a half an hour or like maybe 20 minutes or something. But eventually, we were the first ones there. But eventually, like, maybe 6 other people came with their +1. So literally, there was only like 12 people maybe in the whole group, which is really surprising because, like, that means Taylor only picked like 6 people and then they had +1s. So literally 6 people out of like the 40,000 people or so that are in Gillette Stadium. Taylor picked 6 people and one of them was my sister. Like, it's just so crazy. But eventually it was time to actually start walking. Taylor Nation came and got us. It was this lady. She told us to follow her. So we were led down the staircase and we were waiting by Taylor's stage. Taylor's stage, guys, is sick. Like, I have never been by a stage that close before of like someone that big. Oh my god, it was the coolest thing ever. Like it was just so cool to just see the stage right in front of us. It was like sick. So then this guy started giving us these. They're like the meet and greet wristband things. It just says Reputation meet and greet, and then it has like the date on it, I guess, so you can't sneak into other dates and try to get meet and greet. But yeah, we got these, and then we had to wait again. There was a lot of waiting, but we had to wait until they were ready. So then once it was ready, once it was time, they let us back, and let me remind you, it was hot as hell. When we walked into these doors, oh my god, it was like a whole new world. They had the air conditioning blasting, and it felt so freaking good, but oh my god, it was so cool. Walking behind her stage and stuff, it was just so cool. But we got in there, and then a bunch of other security guards told us to take like everything that we had on us off, like our purse, our electronic devices, our cell phones and stuff, and they had us put it on a table, and they were going to be standing there so everything was safe and stuff, but they made us put everything on a table. Then we were led into rec room. Taylor had her costumes, her legit costumes from like other tours and stuff lined up outside of rec room. If you don't know what rep room is, it's like this special room you go to wait to meet Taylor, and it is literally like a freaking living room. It is like an actual room, but it's not an actual room because they set it up. It looks like a tent almost. Like there's like, I don't know, there's stuff like hanging, so it's like an actual enclosed room. There was couches in it. There was like snake pillows, like those mermaid pillow things. There was a TV in there playing her music videos. There was like free water bottles and Coke and like Polaroid cameras to take pictures. I didn't use one because I was like, I am not touching anything I'm not supposed to and risking getting thrown out. So I literally sat on the couch and minded my own business. Plus, everybody else was using the Polaroids, and like, it was like too hectic. Like, I couldn't get my hands on one because everybody was taking like 50 million pictures. But it's fine because I was like nervous anyway. But then they told us to line up again. This is a lot of lining up and like waiting. But they told us to line up, and me and my sister were probably like 4 or 5 people back because we didn't want to be first. So we waited. Then I was really stupid. I don't know if anybody saw this tweet go around, but someone that was sitting behind us quoted me on Twitter. They don't know who I am, but they heard me say it. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm going to be executed. And that tweet has like 200 and something retweets last time I checked, which is like days ago, so I'm pretty sure it has more than that now. But like, oh my god, like I can't believe someone heard me say that. I say really weird things, but it did because it was silent and they were like, everybody line up, and I was like, okay, like I feel like I'm about to die because it was just so serious. But anyways, they started letting people in 2 by 2, like with your like +1 and stuff. And every time they would open the curtain, we would see Taylor. And at one point, she opened it kind of long. And like we saw her for probably like 5 seconds. And it was so nerve-wracking because it's like, oh my god, this is actually happening. So me and my sister actually like probably a couple minutes later, we got to the front and we waited outside the curtain. And eventually it was our turn. And the lady opened the curtain, and I let my sister go first, obviously. Literally, guys, Taylor, literally, I didn't see the whole thing because the lady shut the curtain and then opened it again, so my vision was cut off, but I was, like, about to walk through, and all I hear is, Julie! And Taylor literally yelled my sister's name and opened her arms for a hug, and literally Taylor knew who my sister was, like, knew my sister's name, and she, like, wrapped her arms around my sister and hugged her for probably, like, 10 seconds or more, like, as she was talking to her. And, like, it was the most genuine, like, tightest hug ever. And, like, I was like, oh, my God, like, you're real. And then she hugged me because I was, like, frozen. So she came over and hugged me. And, like, guys, Taylor's hugs are the best hugs in the entire world. Like, oh my God, like, she loves you, like, she wants to hug you, like, it is the tightest hug ever. She was wearing that purple Meredith shirt with, like, the unicorn cats on it, and, like, black shorts, and then she had some sort of, like, black heel boot things on, and, like, she was taller than me, but I'm pretty sure we're, like, the same height, because I wasn't wearing heels, but she was, but so she hugged me, and then I let my sister and her do all the talking because, like, this was my sister's thing. I was like, I am just here. I just wanted to witness this. But they were talking, and my sister was like, oh my gosh, I've been, like, waiting to see you for 10 years. And then Taylor was like, I know, I'm so happy we finally get to do this. And I was like, oh my God, like, you're a real person, and you're freaking nice. So freaking nice. And, like, my sister was really sneaky. She had 2 bracelets on her wrist, and you weren't allowed to bring any gifts in, but she had them on her wrist. They were pink bracelets with a quote on them, and she took it off, and she was like, I got this for you, and it says, you were given this life because you are strong enough to live it, or something like that. But Taylor literally took it from my sister and put it straight on. Like, she put it straight on, and if you look in the pictures from Foxborough Night 3, the ones after my sister's, she's wearing the bracelet in all the pictures. Like, it wasn't like oh, I'll put it on, but once you leave, I'm taking it off. She literally left it on, and, like, that's how much she freaking cares. Like, she was, like, loves my sister so much, like, seriously, like, oh my God, you guys, she asked me, she turned to me, because I wasn't saying anything, she turned, because I didn't know what to say, she turned to me, and she was like, so how are you? And I'm like, I'm okay. Literally, out of all the things I could say to Taylor Swift, I said, I'm okay. Oh my God, Sarah. I literally said, I'm okay. But she was like, to my sister, or me, I don't know if she was talking to both of us, but she was like, maybe she was talking to me. I don't remember, because it's all a blur. But she was like, so are you her friend? And then I was like, no, we're twins. And then she was like, your friend. And then I was like, Julie and me were like, no, we're twins. And then she was like, you're twins. But it was just funny because she, like, didn't hear me, and she was like, you're her friend. And I was like, no, we're twins. But we don't look like twins, so I honestly don't even, like, hold anything. Like, we don't look like twins at all. Like, seriously, we don't. So it honestly is really surprising when we say we're twins because we don't look alike at all. But anyway, so then they were, like, talking more. I don't remember everything because my voice was shaking, and so was my sister's. I've never been so emotional meeting someone. Like, I've met people before, but I've never gotten emotional. And, like, it was just wild because she's real. Like, Taylor Swift is real. Like, it was just so wild. So then she asked my sister, or us both, she was like, can I get a picture with you guys? And then I was like, my sister wants to take it by herself, and I'm going to obviously let her because she deserves this way more than me. And so they went and they took the picture. And that light, guys, it blinds you because I was standing this way and they were obviously standing like this. But, like, that light literally blinded me. And I was like, oh, my God. But anyways, so then they hugged and they took the picture, and it was really funny because my sister was like, where do I look? And Taylor was just like, you're going to look right through the center, but it's okay. If you blink, we'll just do it again. But it was really funny, and then, like, we left, and as we were leaving, Taylor was like, she hugged my sister goodbye, and then she hugged me, because I was like, oh my God, do I hug her? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't want to make this awkward. Do I go and hug her, or, like, what am I going to do? Do I just leave? But she came over, and she hugged me. And I was like, thank you, Taylor, so much. I love you. And then she was like, I love you too. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. But then we left. Because, like, oh my God, she's a real person, you guys. And she's the nicest, most down-to-earth person. I have ever met in my entire life. Like, everything you ever want, like, a famous person to be, like, it's Taylor. Like, she's the most down-to-earth, like, genuine person I've ever met in my entire life. And as we were leaving, this, like, security guard guy was literally hanging on the side of, like, the curtain to rep room, and he was, like, hanging like this, literally like this. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was holding these, and he was giving them to me and my sister. They're signed Taylor pictures, and this is, like, so freaking cool. Like, I just feel so lucky because who has Taylor Swift's autograph? Who gets to meet Taylor the first Taylor concert they ever go to? Like, I am just so lucky, and so is my sister. I'm so grateful that Taylor is the type of person she is, and she, like, wants to meet you, and, like, she genuinely cares about you. Like, she cares so much about her fans. She just, like, is the most amazing person that I've ever met in my entire life. And I know a lot of people are, like, they really want to meet her too, but, like, I wish I could tell you guys, like, do this and you'll meet her, or, like, do, like, you know, like, there's really nothing that I can say because, like, it's pure luck. Like, it's literally pure luck. Like, there's nothing I think that you can do for sure that would guarantee you, like, the chance to meet Taylor, and I feel bad about that, but, like, honestly, guys, it's all luck, and, like, you probably don't want to hear that, the people that really want to meet her, but, like, literally, like, I call myself, like, one of the luckiest girls in the world, because that's, like, a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Like, who gets to meet Taylor Swift? Like, I just feel so lucky and stuff, and it's just amazing, and I hope that anybody watching my video who wants to meet Taylor, I hope the only thing that I can, like, recommend is to be active on social media with Taylor, because I know that's definitely how my sister got noticed and picked for it because of that and stuff. So, like, that's what I would recommend doing. Like, there's really no other way for you to get this unless you're on social media and you're really active, because unless you want rep room after the show, but even that, you have to be, like, out of control, like, so, like, over the top with everything, because the difference between rep room and the pre-show meet and greet is that for the pre-show, Taylor handpicks you, and for rep room, the after-show rep room, you're picked by either her mom or Taylor Nation at the start of the concert, and not the start of Taylor's concert, it's the start of the whole entire show. So before the opening act, which is, like, Charlie XCX, you, like, the chances are very slim, but, like, that doesn't mean don't try. It just means, like, it's just pure luck. I don't know how else to, like, say it, but, like, my sister is just, I'm just so happy for my sister because her first Taylor Swift concert and my first Taylor Swift concert, she got to meet her idol. Like, who gets to do that? Literally no one. Like, I just feel like that's just so lucky, and I'm just so thankful to Taylor that she followed through with my sister, because it's just, like, I know my sister was so upset she didn't get to go to the secret sessions, and I was like, oh my god, like, I feel so bad. But the fact that Taylor, like, literally waited, I bet, like, on purpose for this moment to, like, her first Taylor concert gets to meet her. Like, I'm just, like, so grateful for Taylor and everything that she's done for my sister. Like, there's not many celebrities out there that would do that. A lot of meet and greets are just like, hi, thanks for coming by. No, Taylor literally wants to talk to you, and she will keep the conversation going and tell security to stop if she wants to keep talking to you. Like, she does not, like, she wants to genuinely talk to you, and it's just amazing. But anyways, that was my experience meeting Taylor Swift. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if you guys want to tell me anything about Taylor or anything like that, if you still have questions, again, just let me know down below. Hopefully I answered most of them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!